what people usually do during funerals. Did you meet her?
Are you Lisa?
Yes. Yes. What did she tell you? Nothing much. She told me who she was. What did she look like? She's pretty, I guess.
She looked like she had Indian blood with her sharp nose and deep-set eyes, thickly bordered by long lashes. Just like Mom, she still maintained a slim figure, though she already had children. The woman, upon seeing my curious stare, had explained.
I am Sylvia. Everyone makes mistakes, Lisa.
I wanted Sylvia to free my hand, so I nodded and pretended to understand. Apparently convinced, she let go and to my shock suddenly hugged me tight. My nose wrinkled as the pungent mix of heavy perfume and sweat assailed me. I wanted to scream at her to let go, but I did not move away.
I think there was enough now. I don't think she is as pretty as my mom though.
Mahal na mahal kita, kay ganda, oh kay ganda.
Where was your dad when she's talking to you?
I think he's sleeping in the other bedroom.
Was she surprised to see you?
No.
When my dad had come out of the room, I remembered sensing it immediately. I knew my father was staring at me, but I refused to look at him. He approached and stood next to me. I remained silent.
I'm glad you came.
What's next?
The soap.
Is that all?
Uh-huh. Your mom and I prepare it a bit salter, but your dad liked this way.
He was an acolyte in the church. Father Mario said that we shouldn't feel sad because Lem is going to a better place, for he is a good child.
Good, I thought, unlike me, whom he always called Sinvergüenza, the shameless daughter. I finally turned to him. There was only one question I needed to ask. Why?
Stop it now, Lisa. Any more of that mashing will be putting your own bone and flesh in there.
What type of vegetable put into sinigang?
Well, no one really knows what tastes good until one has tried it.
A few minutes later, the sound of rapidly popping bubbles declared that it was now time to add the powdered tamarind mix. Then I took the vegetables and added them. As I did so, I remembered the flower petals each of my two sisters and I had thrown, fistful by fistful, into the freshly dug grave as Lem's casket was being lowered into it. My dad was crying beside me, and I recalled thinking, would he be the same if I was the one who had died? I glanced up at him and was surprised to find that he was looking at me. His hand, heavy with sadness, fell on my shoulder.
I'm sorry.
The sinigang would be served later during dinner. I pictured myself seated in my usual place beside my father, who is at the head of the table. He would tell Mom about his day, and then he would ask each of us about our own. I would answer, not in the animated way I would have done when I was still young and his pet, but politely and without any rancor. Then, he would compliment me on the way I had cooked his favorite dish, and I would give him a smile that would never quite show, not even in my eyes.